Hey everyone, my name is Tara Bialik and I'm really excited to share my coaching journey with you guys. Um, it's been a roller coaster, just like any business, I feel like, and there's a lot of ups and downs in this business, but I just feel like in your heart, if this is the right path for you. And I remember starting as a coach in 2013. It was the craziest time of year. I was heading back to work as a teacher. 2 weeks before we were going back to work, my daughter, my oldest, was going into kindergarten, and I had two little ones. And my husband was like, "You're going to take on something else? What are you, crazy?" And I just was praying about it and just felt led. I felt led. I felt like God was opening up a door and I needed to take action. A lot of times in my life, I was too afraid to do anything. I grew up caring way too much about what other people thought. It was just that mentality I grew up with. I cared what people thought. I was afraid of judgment. I was afraid to be criticized. I was afraid to do anything. Seriously, I hated change. But I just felt like this was something I had to do. I just had to. So I got into it because I loved the products. I loved P90X. I did it with my pregnancies. After I had the babies, I also continued with it. And I felt great. And I wanted to help other people feel that way. And that's what drove me. That's the bottom line, is it was my duty to help other people with this. I wanted to help other moms feel good because I had too many friends. I had too many people I knew that were just trying to survive life and not thrive in life. And I thought, okay, let's see if I can help people live their best life using these products and developing their mindset and their confidence, right? Because that's where it all stems. So I jumped in, and when I jumped in, I wasn't thinking about personal development. I wasn't thinking about my personal development. I didn't even really believe in that. I kind of was like, okay, I read my Bible and I'm fine. I'm running on momentum in the beginning. Like, you're running on momentum. You're excited. And I was like running. Did a challenge group with teachers because, I was a teacher. So I thought, why not start there? Why not help people that are in my field? And it went great. I got a lot of people enjoying what we were doing in the challenge group, even though I was just winging it. And people seeing results, because obviously our products, when you use them correctly, you have support, you're going to see big results. So people were seeing results and we were all excited about it, And I remember just pushing myself to hit the goal of diamond. And I really didn't know what that was. I just knew it was the next step because I followed the training. I was just following the directions in the training. Like, okay, I'm an emerald now. I need to hit the next goal. So that was diamond. And I remember just pushing and giving it my all and trying, I was just trying to hit this major goal. And I felt like something was stopping me. I just felt like I couldn't do it. I was in a little lull. I felt bad I felt like, okay, I'm in this to help people, but I can't reach this goal. So what does that make me, a failure? Like, is this for me? Can I really do this? If I stopped now, what would happen? Like, that thought went through my head, especially around that diamond rank. If I had quit now, what would really happen? All of my coaches are discount coaches. Nothing's going to happen with them. My challengers, what's going to happen with them? Like, I had that thought in my mind, and I'm like, I remember reaching out to my upline, Mindy Wender, and she was like, "Are you doing personal development?" And I said, "Nope, I'm not. I don't have time for it. Don't have time for it. And I don't even really understand how it helps. Like, I have confidence in this product, this business." And she's like, "Well, you need to have confidence not only in the products, but you need to have confidence in yourself. You need to switch your mindset and focus on your well-being mentally, so you can get through these little hurdles. So these hurdles don't break you, you know, and you just are like, oh, I'm done. Because I'm an all or nothing person. It's either I'm going or I'm not doing anything. I'm not the middle ground person. And that's in anything that I do. It's all or nothing. And usually my all or nothing doesn't last. Usually it's all in for like, you know, 2 days. And that's it. Like when I decide I'm going to do a Pinterest project, I do it like all in, like hardcore, spending hours and hours, and then I have my husband finish it because I'm done. So anyway, I've never really stuck to something. So after she said that to me, I said to myself, okay, this has to be a priority. If I want to further myself in this business, I need to get my mind right. I need to maybe focus on some trainings, other trainings, listen to other people talk, other coaches in the business, listen to the success stories of other coaches in the business, because I wasn't seeing that. Like I wasn't seeing the big picture. I really didn't understand what it would take. And really, I didn't understand the big picture. I was just enjoying helping people feel better about themselves. So she's like, listen, get into a good book. She gave me a list. She said, and I started with The Go-Giver because I felt like that's where my heart was and that would really speak to me, and it did for sure. And then I read the whole series because it's excellent. But after that, I would watch YouTube video after YouTube video of successful coaches. And then I was like, wow, like that big picture started to become real to me. Not that I was living it, because I wasn't. And all of my the money I was making was from commissions of my sales. Okay. So I was trying to hustle that part of it. My team, I didn't have one person on the team working the business at a diamond rank, not one. And so on. Like it continued a little bit after that as well. So I said, okay, I'm going to dive into this. I'm going to spend some time every day and focusing on those success stories and focusing on my mindset, because I can't further myself in this if I don't. So I did, and I did it on my way to work. In the morning when I woke up, I put my headphones on. At night, I was listening to trainings. During my lunch hour at work, listening to trainings and stories. I filled the little cracks of time in my day with stories. And it totally changed me. I was watching people that were just like me do something bigger with their lives, do something more, do something rewarding on so many levels. And we were living less than paycheck to paycheck, in a lot of debt, student loans, debt on our house. We live in a tiny ranch. Even right now, we're moving out in two months, but we redid the basement. That was all credit card, you know, we had to, because we have 3 kids, 2 bedrooms. So seeing what they were doing, I was like, okay. I sat down with my husband. I said, why not me? And he's like, Tara, just the other day you were talking about what would happen if I didn't continue and da-da-da-da-da. And I'm like, I know, but I've been watching these videos and I've been reading, and I just feel like that God put this in my lap for a reason, and it's not to quit like everything else. It's to run with it, right? So I said, I'm going to put these blinders on. I'm going to dig deep. I'm going to work my husband's business, because that's what I did, to grow my volume, because otherwise it wasn't growing. If I didn't do it, because I didn't have anyone working, I just said, you know what, I'm going to make this happen. And I set a really lofty goal, because Mindy always said to me, you set goals that you are like outrageous for yourself. And I always thought, if I set goals like that, I'm going to let myself down, and it's going to suck, because I don't want to not hit a goal, you know? And I always was like, oh, I don't want to do that. But I remember thinking, because my mind was changing, that I'm going to set this goal of leaving my job. And my husband thought I was crazy. He was like, you need to be doing this and this. And I said, okay, if I can do this and make this amount of money by this time, can I leave and not go back in the fall? And he said, yes. So what did I do? I was like, game on. Game on. And I was like, that's it. I was all in after that. All in. I was all in with personal development. I was all in on doing my power hour, the vitals, everything, every day of the week. And from then on, I haven't stopped. And it was the best turning point in my business, the best thing that I could have ever done. Life changing is not, it's not even close to what it has done for us. Like, my kids, I'm home with them. I never thought in my wildest dreams I could be home with them. I'm home with my little one. We have such a huge bond because I'm spending this time with them. My only wish is that I'd got into it sooner and I could do that with my older two. You know, it's just the best feeling in the world, number one. Number two is this business has so much to offer people in every way, mind, body, soul, everything. That how could I let that go because of some ups and downs? How could I let that go because I didn't think I could do it, you know? Or I was afraid of failing, or I was listening to what other people were saying behind my back, or I was gonna have someone from my high school, from 15 years ago, 10 years ago, 15, determine whether I'm successful or not in life. I was gonna let those people determine my success. No, I have a duty. This was placed in my lap for a reason. I am here for a reason. I need to do what it takes to make it happen. And that's what I did, guys. And honestly, if you put your head down and you put your blinders on, you will never regret that moment, that turnaround moment in your life. And this could be it. This could be the day where you decide, I'm going to set a lofty goal for myself and I'm going to turn my business around and make this happen. There's no more saying I'm going to do it. It's about doing those things, doing what it takes to get there. And you can do this. Anyone can do this if they have that mindset. It's all about your mindset and drive. That's it. That's it. It's not the most fit person. It's not the person with the most money. It's not the person with the biggest weight loss story. It's not. Look at all of us. We're all different. All of us, all the top coaches, all the coaches that are successful in this business, we're all different. Comes from different walks of life. And that's what makes this business amazing. Think about what this business can do for people. Think about your why and have it spark that fire and light that fire in you. My why still fires me. And you know what my why? Now, I want other people to feel exactly the way I feel right now. I'm ready to jump out of my seat. So I hope this helped you. I hope this guided you in the right direction. I hope this maybe touched your heart like it has done mine. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And this is the first day of the rest of your life.